you! I'm Danny. I'm here with Robin.
Hello.
And with Strawb.
Hi, I'm Yen. You see how in the we'll be starting soon screen there's Danny, Yen, and Robin. I'm Yen now.
Oh no,
I've stolen her identity.
No, she's on a holiday right now.
Ian is on assignment right now, but that's why you're here.
Yeah. Hello. I'm Strawb Rose. Hi.
Hi, Strawb. Thank you for coming to play
like,
Sonic with us.
Yeah, I'm not made of meat. I'm like one of those 2D images that talk to people.
Yeah, you're a JPEG.
Yeah, I'm
Human
a JPEG.
PM.
Yeah. And today we're gonna play a little bit of Sonic Colors, as you might be able to tell by the screensaver happening right now. As with, this is becoming very rote, so please do excuse me. I've not played this Sonic game before.
Wow.
Robin and Strawb, have either of you played this before?
No.
God, no.
Oh,
No, I've never
I was
played it.
really hoping you'd say yes.
We're gonna learn together.
I've played this and I've streamed this like 4 times in the last like couple months, so I think that people who follow me are already tired of me talking about the game. But hopefully there aren't people. There are people that follow me that still want to see me talk about this.
Well, let's find out. I'm really excited to hear you talk about this more. So I remember, in my memory, I've always kind of wanted to play Sonic Colors. I remember, for the longest time, people have always been saying Sonic Colors is, a real high point for the franchise. You know how people endlessly go on about, oh, Sonic game's always really bad, blah, and it's never really true, you know? They're certainly a touch cursed sometimes, but, whatever. People were out here saying Sonic Colors was the best one in ages. So I feel like people regard this as a good one. Is that fair to say?
Yes, that is absolutely fair to say. The thing also about Sonic Colors is that to me, at the time it felt like a huge throwback. You know, this was still at the beginning of when Sega was starting to recognize earlier Sonic games as being good and sacred and things to cherish, right?
Yeah.
And Sonic Colors felt like that, felt like a bit of a throwback of hey, here's the things that people think are cool about classic Sonic games, how the Sega logo, Sonic dashes left and right in Sonic 2
yeah.
to make the Sega logo appear.
There's tons of
little
cool
nods
Sonic does that.
Yeah, there's tons of little nods here that are not so overt as Sonic Mania or Sonic Generation that just straight up retread the whole stages and basically are just nostalgia trips. This I feel has a very strong identity and unique identity of its own, while still being a lot being a throwback in more subtle ways.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing they very clearly do add mechanically is the Wisps, right?
Yes.
They only really ended up showing up in Sonic Colors and, bits and pieces and Generations and that sort of thing. So it was definitely... Oh, he's doing the Sonic 2 thing. It was definitely...
Yeah, there you go. That's the thing that I talked about.
Yeah. It's definitely got an identity of its own.
That was a lovely way to introduce the game, Strawb.
Oh, what's that?
I'm just saying that was a lovely way to introduce the game, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. I've been thinking and talking about this game for 10 years, so I think I have a couple things to say about it.
Oh, what's one more day?
It only came out 3 years ago, though. Whoa!
Yeah, Strawb has been pulling triple time. What? There we go.
Why are we playing the original game, by the way? I thought that there was this ultimate version, that was ultimate I think implies you don't have to play another version, right?
We can't do this right now. He's sad.
I've got a button that makes Tails say hello, Sonic.
Yeah. So basically, I think what the navigator does is that it sprinkles. Oh, here's another thing that's instantly whoa, it's crazy that they're doing this. It's just it throws you into the game. No cutscene, no nothing. It's just Act 1 of Stage 1, right?
I like that I have the time in the bottom right as well.
Yeah, so this is what the navigator does, right?
Oh.
Throws
Oh wait, so
these,
oh well, we didn't get the Wisps. It's fine.
So the thing I always complain about modern Sonic games, they actually have that turned off, or at least there's an option to turn that off. That's quite cool in that case.
That's a very nice
Yeah, or
little
like
addition.
there's no like giant monsters for you to worry about. Like Robotnik is the villain here. You know, the plot feels very, you know, gotta rescue the Wisps, right? Just like Sonic rescues animals in
Yeah.
Sonic games.
That's a funny little jump Sonic
Brilliant
will do.
animation.
I really
Yeah.
like that.
Tiny hot.
Wait, that's nice.
Oh, what?
I don't want to attack them.
Welcome.
They're
So yeah, all
friends.
the Eggpons are like they have costumes that are level dependent, right? So these are like bellboys. 'Cause
Are
it's
there
a
still-
tropical resort.
Are there still little animals trapped inside the robots?
There's sometimes wisps trapped inside them.
Is this the boost
Okay.
button?
I don't think this is the boost button.
Stylish button.
Yeah, it's a style button.
It was no!
What?
I hit the friendly robot. That's a villainous action. We learned that from Sonic and the Black Knight.
Yeah, that was a villainous action.
I should be boosting through those. It's very.
Yeah, you
aha.
can boost through them.
So is this actually the first boost-based Sonic game?
No, that was Unleashed.
Oh, it's Unleashed before Colors.
Yeah. Unleashed was
Okay.
2008.
Wow, in my mind, Colors is like oh, this is from here. Okay. Like in my mind, Colors is quite old. I suppose it is actually quite old, but like in the grand scheme of things, right?
And yeah.
What are you talking about? Colors just came out.
Oh. So we may as well talk about this now because we're here, right? So why aren't we playing Colors Ultimate? I think Strawb, you're probably best to answer this.
I've advised you to just play the original version because I think that every single change that they made in Ultimate is bad.
Oh.
Is that including the change where if you go back into some levels to collect the red rings, then it will just delete your save?
What?
Yeah, that would include that
I think
one
that-
change.
I think they
also.
shouldn't have done that.
Is that something it does?
What were they thinking? You save corrupts at some point. It's I don't know if they've patched that out yet. It's very unfortunate though.
Yeah, that's quite a bad bug. Look, it was full of jellyfish.
The graphics are also very different in Ultimate, but like it's because they ported the game to the Godot engine, which is, you know, it's commendable that they did that, but also they couldn't emulate a bunch of effects that you could do on the Wii,
Oh.
and so they compensated that by just putting the bloom up to maximum, and it just makes this level in particular look really bad.
That's a shame, because this looks incredible.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
one of the prettiest Wii games I've ever seen.
Yeah, like... Oh. I want to go down there. Like, what immediately hits me is how, like, incredibly vibrant all of this is.
Yeah. I mean, it's... The stage is such a wonderful concept, right? Because it's like... The stage's name is Tropical Resort, and it's like this mix of... All the stages are like this, just this mix of a bunch of sci-fi concepts all together. Like, what would Disneyland be in, like, in 4000 AD or something,
Yeah.
you know? Like, here's like a tropical resort, but it's set in space. Instead of seeing the sea, instead of a lovely view to the sea, you have a view of planet Earth.
It's so
You
good.
know?
Like, when you run over that hill and see Earth in the background, that's incredibly cool. Also, is
Yeah,
this where Tropical Resort in Forces comes from?
Tropical Resort. in
There's a
Forces? I don't
tropical...
think
There's a
Forces
level
has tropical
vaguely similar to this in Forces, isn't there?
Oh yeah,
thought that
there's the casino forest level,
Yeah.
which I
Yeah.
guess is a bad rendition of a similar concept.
Well, I mean, maybe. Okay, well, we're not going there.
This was a lot of things.
Also, just like I like the I forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it. Oh yeah, I think that the idea of a tropical resort that's set in space and not near a beach at all is just also such a wonderful like sci-fi concept.
Yeah.
Just almost like it's a commentary on how artificial tropical resorts are, because it's just like here's a resort that's themed around tropicalness, but the setting that you're at is just not at all tropical.
It's like a
everything would have
weird,
been
like,
fixed there.
evoking of it, but without really being real.
Yeah, it's like a comment on the forcity of resorts and theme parks as a whole. But it's also like it doesn't cast it as like being. Oh, there's good. There's a cutscene.
Oh,
Strawb,
Eggman
have you ever
made
played
it.
the Hitman games?
What's that?
Strawb, have you ever played the Hitman games?
I have not.
Well, I think you might enjoy them.
This is also the first time that that they have the new voice actors here. This is the first time of Sonic as Roger Craig Smith.
This is this the one who is still doing it?
Yes.
Yeah, because I was gonna say this sounds distinctly Sonic Boomy.
Yeah.
Also, you can tell it's 2010 because Sonic said this place is pretty epic.
Yeah. The writing of this game is a bit divisive on the fandom because it's like it's a very Saturday morning cartoon.
I think Sonic is at its best when it's like that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Sonic is cringe, but that's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
He's earnest, and he's got a
This
bit. He's
is
got a bit of an
also
attitude.
the first work of the writers that were writing Sonic games up until recently that are the Happy Tree Friends people.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
The guys who
Sure,
made
why not?
tiny little cute bunnies like kill each other in gruesome ways have been writing Sonic games lately.
That explains Sonic Forces.
Yeah.
This amusement park has been constructed
That's
entirely out of a
war.
sense of remorse for my past transgressions, and is in no way associated
It is,
with
however,
any sort of
funny
evil
to have
thought or
Eggman
premeditated
start a
misdeed.
broadcast with "Hello, happy people." Different energy from what he had going in Sonic Adventure 2. Do you remember when Eggman said "Hello, happy people," then blew up the moon?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember him talking something about urine also.
Whoa, who are these guys?
That's Orbot and Cubot.
We've got funny minions.
Yeah, exactly. Again, with the like throwback to like old Sonic, right? They're like scratching around there almost.
Oh, you're right. Again, it's at its best when it's Saturday morning cartoony.
But I'm sure of what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I mean, Sonic Forces felt like a fever dream.
Hey, what's going
Yeah, I
on?
did it.
Huh? Whoa!
Well, bye. Bye, Sonic. He turned into a laser.
Save data.
My name is Storm.
It just picks you a random Sonic character's name when you start a new file.
Hang on, I have to
Oh,
Google
we
who
got
Storm
conceited.
is.
Yeah, Google him.
Storm the album.
Whoa!
Wow, he's
Oh my God.
massive.
Absolutely
Massive
yoked
lad.
albatross.
Hang on. Here you go.
Stormy.
Well, I'll put an eye on the end so it looks vaguely like my name. I want that icon.
No, you can't
not
pick
allowed.
nothing as an icon.
Let's pick a ghost then.
That's not a. Well,
Next stop,
I guess Wisp is another name for ghosts.
there, you'll find
Oh, I love that that it's like a bunch of planets chained together, just like in Sonic
Yeah.
CD. That's another like interesting like little subtle throwback.
This map is gorgeous. So far, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I have to go to Sonic Moon. So far this game has had such a
1.5 players?
What's this?
This is the Sonic Simulator.
What? Why has Sonic got a little robot vest on?
Because that's not Sonic, that's a robot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, is this a beep 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 version of the music we just had?
Yeah,
Oh, this
got
is
chipped in
good.
renditions of all the songs. Also, this level layout may seem familiar.
Is it? Ow. I mean, it's got Buzzy Boys. I'm wondering if it's meant to be Green Hill in some way.
Yeah, it's meant to be Green Hill.
But like an orange box level version of it. That's
I know
pretty
it's
cool.
Game World.
See,
sorry.
there's the S2.
I'm just busy thinking about TF2. I'm sorry, Gabby.
Hang on, I have to hit the thing that says 1.
Bang, bang.
Oh, wow.
I thought you were friend.
So this Game Land mode is basically, I think they were like, oh, we gotta put some multiplayer here because it's a Wii game.
Why did?
And this is what they came up with, which are just like these little like simple levels that you can play 2-player with a friend.
I really like that. That's very cute. What's the weird
Very
orb
funny,
that
yeah.
follows me?
That's the second player. 'Cause I
Oh.
think there's some levels that require 2 players. You know, one to
Oh.
press the switch or whatever, so you can switch between the two.
You know,
in
they
one-player
should
mode.
look at making a 2-player Sonic game. Maybe you could be like connected to your friends somehow.
No.
What? What's wrong?
I feel like you're like foreshadowing a future event, and I don't like it.
Yes, I am.
I like that they put these little warnings there on the screen for like if there's a death pit, because you know Sonic levels they have multiple tiers, so it can be
Yeah.
hard to judge whether falling for something is gonna mean death or.
Like that's
an
something
alternate
we've
path.
encountered in a few of the games we've played recently. So stuff like Generations has those too in a different
Yeah.
form, in that really cute like Sonic warning sign.
Yeah, it's really cute, isn't it?
Like again, was this around the era when that sort of stuff was like invented? Because it's certainly
Yeah,
not been.
I mean Generations was developed at the same time as Colors, right? Because Generations
it?
came a year afterwards. Yeah.
Oh. I kind of forgot how old Generations was, even though I looked it up recently
Yeah.
to stream Generations.
It feels like it came out yesterday, and then it's like this came out 10 years ago, and I'm like,
Oh, it's for Sonic's 20th anniversary. Okay, I won't think about
Yeah.
what the fact that it was Sonic's 30th anniversary means. Oh, incidentally, I have now spent an awful lot of time listening to the Sonic 30th anniversary orchestra performance, but also had Crush 40 there.
Yeah.
It's great. It's so good.
Yeah. Also, by the way, this is Marble Zone, I believe. The layout.
Oh, that makes sense. Is that one of those awful little spiky, like, up and down things I'm stood on?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I believe that was the up and down spiky thing.
Wait, I need that. It's a heart. I need that. It's a heart. I need that. Even if Eggman put his face on instead of mine.
I was thinking about this actually, looking at the big mashy thing that's going to try and squish you against the ceiling. Sonic doesn't have a good enough death noise, I think. Mario's is iconic.
I
Oh,
don't
so
think
close.
Sonic needs a death noise is the thing. Like, the thing is, like, Mario doesn't...
Yeah.
Yeah! Like, I don't think Mario's death noise is the important bit. I think it's the funny little song it plays afterwards.
Jingle, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And the important part about, like, about Sonic is that it just gets you straight back to the level music, because the level music is all incredible. Like,
Yeah.
in my mind, it's just as evocative, like, hearing the funny little Mario death noise as like, hearing the start of Green Hill Zone again, you know? I want these strings.
Why do you have to jump times? Is it so that...
I think it's because of the 2-player competition side of things, where you're
I see.
competing for score, maybe. So, like, if you get in way first
Oh.
than the other player, then you get more rings.
Rings
What?
come out.
Yeah.
This game is weird.
It's fun. Anything that lets you play with
Gameland
the
is a bit
UI.
weird. We don't have to do much more of Gameland. I think you get the gist of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna hop out now because I've already played Sonic 1, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
We played
Oh.
Sonic
Satellites.
on the Master System, in fact.
Do you want to turn on the
Nice
Nintendo
with that.
GameCube controller rumble feature?
Oh, I don't think you have a GameCube controller.
No, I don't. I have a Wii Classic controller. A real
Also
one
playing
and
this on a Wii.
everything. Whoa!
Yeah,
Oh,
world
that's
map.
nice.
Those are the
What's
levels
that?
that you've been to.
Oh.
Hmm?
And that's saying you haven't been to this level yet because there's a guy on it.
Yeah. The Syndicate, they're about to unlock a new Wisp ability in this.
Oh! I suppose we did just get a Wisp up as before.
Yeah, in the cutscene.
Oh! Okay, so I was
I
wondering if...
think it's cute. Yeah, because it's like this is based on Sonic Unleashed's gameplay, but it's
Yeah.
like Sonic Unleashed has a bunch of buttons because there's a drift button, there's quick step buttons, and in this one they just like change the mode that you're playing so they don't have to put too many buttons on the controller since it's a Wii game.
That makes sense. I was a little confused as to why I couldn't do the three alley quick step, because it was
Yeah,
very clearly a 3 alley before.
yeah.
It's... Oh!
What?
Yeah, laser wisp.
That looked
ability.
cool.
I did assume it was laser by the way that man screamed laser at us. Why he shout laser so loud?
He's just really excited for you.
I really like the quick step stuff. I think mainly because I like being able to stack into lanes like that. I think it was very cool. Maybe it's because I really enjoy Thumper, the video game. But
It's very cool is the thing. Like,
Yeah.
it adds, like, variety of gameplay. Like, I think we talked about this before, like, it feels like Sonic games are really specific mix of different bits of gameplay that no one else really does.
Yeah.
Sonic... I'm really sorry about
Jump
Sonic
animation
shins.
is really good.
Ooh.
So Strawb, can we safely assume that if they give you a laser, you're going to be using the laser in the next 3 seconds?
Yeah, basically. That's how the level design works, basically. Which I think works okay, you know? Like, I remember at the time I was being like, oh, they're too like, lock and key with these, Wisp abilities. But it's like, you know, these levels are so big, Sonic levels are so big, that it's like, it'd be weird and bad if you had to hold in for an ability for you to figure out where to use later.
Yeah.
It's like...
You
I
just
know,
end up never
like-
using it is the thing, right?
Exactly.
Oh, by the way, these guys, if you take out all these, try taking all of them out without touching the ground. All of those out.
I'm trying to, like, path it in my head.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ah!
Go back. Ah, so close.
We're gonna get it. I've been issued a gamer's challenge.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you see there is spawns a 1-up.
Oh!
If you do that, isn't that cool?
That is
That
nice.
is cool.
There was a reason to perform the gamer's challenge. Well, there is like...
There's tons of like little secrets and cool stuff like that in the levels. It's fun.
I feel again that's a very Sonic thing, right? Like you mentioned how big the levels in the older games were. There's like a real
Access that channel in laser form. To race along at underground, super high
Oh.
speed.
Do we have lasers right now, though?
Yeah, you don't have it.
Yeah, like I feel it's not just like it's not just like size
Oh, there's
that
lasers.
Sonic
There's
games
lasers.
have, but it's also like complexity of level and like you know, like what's the right word?
Yeah,
Like
there you go.
almost like density of stuff.
Access that
Yeah.
race al-
I want to go in the tube. Hello.
Yeah.
That's cool. I don't know.
That was kind of cool. We should have gone in that hole. That looks fun.
I don't think
Send you
that's
straight to hell.
supposed to.
End your
Put
entire
his face
career.
on it dancing round if it wasn't fun. Oh! That's illegal to trick me like that. My rings!
Ah.
Go
Fine.
for it twice! There's a saying about that, Danny.
What, the platforms are quicker timed than I expected? I don't think that's a saying.
Fool me
Fool
once.
me once, fool me
I'm
twice,
sorry.
chicken fried with rice.
Yes, exactly. That means Robin now
Didn't
has
know
to get me some chicken. Oh. Sorry, I am adjusting to the intricacies of this game's Sonic.
Yeah, the platforming can feel a little bit weird. Just the way that Sonic moves.
It's like, when you do the little hoppy hop, there's a lot of momentum all of a sudden. Ah! One thing I will say about this game so far, the main thing thank you very much for coming over there. The main thing I've noticed so far is that the music in this area slaps.
Yeah.
Really
This
bouncy.
music's really good.
Yeah, the music in this game is awesome. I mean, most Sonic games have great music, even if the game in themselves are bad.
We mentioned Sonic 4 before. Whoa! Life! We mentioned Sonic 4 before. Sonic 4... I remember Sonic 4's music not being too hot.
No, it's really not. I mean, the thing is that the compositions are fine. It's just that Jun Senway, I guess, tried to mimic a Mega Drive sound without actually mimicking it. So it just sounds like cats meowing in pain.
That is a criticism that was leveled against the Mega Drive as well. Just sounds like
If
cats.
there's one thing I can say for certain about music production, is that production is really hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think like trying to emulate that sound did it no favors. Like they used the Mega Drive drums, I seem to recall, which is cool, but I also I also remember everything sounding a bit sort of like too bright and fake and kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like I actually spent
Whenever
quite a
you
lot of
come with
time
Sonic
with
4,
Sonic 4 because I was really excited for it at the time. We probably won't be visiting Sonic 4 as part of these streams.
No. Whoa.
I got pranked
There's
again.
a lot of rail grinding in this game. Huh?
Yeah.
Just like in Ratchet and Clank.
No, just like in Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Adventure 1.
So I.
Wait, no, Sonic Adventure 1
Sonic
didn't have
games
the
are the
grinding.
only ones that exist.
Yeah.
What?
Ah!
Here's a fun fact about that enemy. In the game files, they're called Jugamu, which are the Japanese name for Lakitu.
Oh,
Really nice, actually.
that's nice. Also, slightly playing your hand there, Sagas. That's a short one.
Yeah, the thing here about this is that there's basically like 2 main levels, and all the other acts are basically like they take portions of these levels and they remix it, you know, put some weird platforming challenge and stuff on them.
Oh, right.
Which, you know, it's not bad. There's fans that don't like that, and I'm like, this is fine. These levels are short. It's fun. It's a fun little pace change.
Your levels don't have to be enormous. You can be bite-sized little fun things.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have accidentally fallen in love with the Wisp.
Or gal. Or whatever you are.
Oh man!
Wow, they downloaded a Sonic.
Oh, I was
You could've
reconfiguring
downloaded
my
Sonic.
hand
Oh, I
balance
extremely would.
so I can understand. Did you go somewhere?
Yeah, it's not even a question.
I absorbed those aliens and got powered up with
If someone said you wouldn't download a Sonic, I'd say you can download who now, and then immediately start downloading them.
Start googling how to download Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog real brackets out of CD drive question mark.
Seriously? We need to find Eggman and figure out how catchy
If
Going
you
to the
spin
library around the corner.
That's how the Sonic.exe like whole thing began, right? It's just someone trying to download a Sonic and they accidentally downloaded a virus. I think that's how that creepypasta works.
Yeah.
Look.
I forgot about
They
Sonic
have
EXE.
3D They have 3D printers in libraries now. I'm just saying, if I'm downloading Sonic, I'm going to get one printed as well.
Oh yeah, get a second copy to remember Sonic by.
Exactly.
I know what to do.
Yeah? Yeah, there you
Yay!
Pretty thick, honestly.
Laser's fun. I like laser. Me describing why I want to go into being a space suit. I couldn't remember the word for going into space.
Astronaut.
Astronaut, thank you. Being a space suit.
go. Being a spacesuit person.
Yeah, being a space suit person. Like, Samus is a space suit person.
Yeah, exactly.
Bounty hunter.
Oh, yes, exactly. I want to be a bounty
Yeah,
hunter.
that's what hunting bounty means, right? It's just like getting money to get spacesuit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You hunt bounty for long enough until you get your own cool, like, 80s style spacesuit. Haha.
Good job on getting those targets.
Thanks. I feel like I did a really good job.
So the level design of colors is like very full of things, and there's a lot
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense to you immediately right now because there's still like other wisps that you have to unlock.
Yeah.
I've noticed the yellow and pink ones haven't been showing up. We're thinking of the blue laser.
Yeah.
Well, here we are.
It's okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Got the red ring.
Part of the plan, isn't it?
Bouncing off those balloons like that was really fun.
It's making a really good noise, which is the main thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's juicy.
It's juicy, and what's actually making me think of is Bloons Tower Defense.
Just whenever I drink a wonderful, refreshing juice, it just.
Oh, I have no laser.
Yeah, you have no laser. You gotta go through the lower path there.
Oh, like fall down the hole. Oh, okay.
Yeah, fall down the hole.
I assumed the hole would be bad for me.
It looked like.
Oh,
it was
it's
really
actually,
great
yeah, it's
despite
bad
how-
for you. It's bad for you, actually.
You did it.
Pretty nice.
So, I wasn't really sure what to think of the Wisps. Like, I don't... Oh, wait, I need that.
Yeah, I got that one up. Yeah.
Like, I'd heard a lot of people say, like, I think, like you mentioned before, Strawb, like, oh, but isn't laser going to make you miss a huge chunk of level, that sort of stuff. But they've clearly designed it so that actually it doesn't really matter if you fly halfway across the map, right?
I mean, yeah. Also, they restricted somewhat. You know, if you enter a level that if you enter a part that you're not supposed to use it, the game would just like not let you use it, right? There's some wisps that only work in 2D also, so you know it also does that. Why did you post sauce?
Robin posted Among Us.
You got the A rank, and it looked like a little spaceman.
Stupid.
I noticed at the map screen there was a thing for red rings. Is that so? Obviously that's something that gets tracked. Does it gate like content off if you don't have enough red rings, or is it just like a fun thing to collect for a higher score?
It's not like a Super Mario 3D World where you need to get a certain amount of them to unlock the next level.
Right.
But there is a secret that you get if you collect all the red rings.
How many red rings do we have to collect to play as Luigi?
69. Thank you.
Thank you. Handshake emoji. Well done, everyone.
I just thanked before, you know, everyone claps, just to be sure that it lands.
It's only polite to. Oh, that's. I got too excited about trying to find that last red ring that I just forgot what I was doing. Oh.
Oops.
Sonic colors. It looks like I'm having Sonic problems.
Sonic color blindness.
Sorry, I had to step away for a
you,
second and
thank
came
you,
back to Sonic
thank you.
color blindness.
Thank you.
It's a good joke. You can tell Strawb has played this many times before. She's got the good material ready.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't prepare any good material.
No, it's alright.
I never prepare good material.
Where would the last red ring be, you think?
Probably where those weird blocks are.
But I can't get through this
If I
yet.
were to
That's
guess.
cheating.
Yeah, I can't get there yet.
But that's cheating.
Sonic Colors is a Metroidvania.
I mean, sorta. I mean, that's one of the things that I like about Sonic Colors is just that, you know, you just like get to go on earlier levels and they just change completely because you can get to weird paths or weird ways to go around them because of the new abilities.
That's pretty interesting, yeah.
So actually, like, when we get later Wisps, we presumably will do, does it actually replace them back in the old levels? Because we've seen those silhouettes lying around, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what those are.
Ah. Well, we got one crewmate out of that whole world.
25. Not nearly enough aliens. Want us to get more? No, I want you to get me a cheeseburger and a shake.
Oh, this Eggman's fun. Like, this voice actor he does such a good Eggman.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Me more aliens. Y'all want fries with that? I reckon that hurt a bit. Wait a minute, I need to go over yonder.
Oh
The thing that's not really explained very well about Cubot is that there's this whole plot with him where his voice chip is damaged, right? So that's why he's speaking cowboy.
What, you mean he wasn't designed to speak cowboy?
Yeah,
I think if anything that's improved
You
Cubot.
calling nothing.
I do think so too.
Yeah.
He means since
Sonic?
he wants it, nothing
That's
will stop him.
rude.
And Sonic here is going to stop him.
He slapped his ass at Eggman.
Great. I thought nobody would get that.
Fine.
Great, I thought nobody would understand me slapping my ass.
This mess.
Release the big boy!
I know he won't screw it up.
Releasing the big boy. Releasing the big boy.
Bye, Sucker.
Area clear
Release
for big boy.
Boy.
Oh my god.
Big boy deployed.
You know what? You do gotta hand it to Eggman. That is quite a big boy.
I think the canonical name for this boss isn't even Big Boy. I think that's just Eggman just likes to call his creations Big Boy.
I mean,
They're sufficiently
that
big.
is supportive of him, though.
The weak point is its face, there in the middle. Use the platforms to get closer.
Thank you, Tails. What happened to Omo Chow? I've got a tactic. Oh, it didn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. 'Cause, you know, it's got those big hands.
I was doing Sonic the Hedgehog stuff.
It is fun to run around.
I think it's fun to run around as the thesis statement of Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's got a shuriken.
If you get the laser wisp, I think you just destroyed this boss in one hit, by the way.
Well, let's get the laser wisp then.
Yeah, there you go. And just gotta hit him.
Oh, there's a max angle. There's a max angle.
Ah!
That's okay. We're learning how the wisps work.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
It's probably gone forever now, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Does it not respawn?
You surely would come back to a boss fight.
Oh, I need
Surely.
that. No, it appears to have fully gone.
Bit the reindeer. I think this is a prequel to Nier Automata because you know it's not all ruined yet.
Yeah.
Technically, all of One Day Life is a prequel to Nier Automata.
You're right, but also you shouldn't say it. You'll give me the existentialism again.
Oh, Negativashi. That's because Klonoa, the Guidius boss battle is a circle like this, right? That's why you're reminded of Klonoa.
A lot of Klonoa's boss battles are in circles, I think. That's it.
Yeah, there's a boss battle that's like this, where it's just a big circle in 2D like this.
It's very cool, though. It doesn't artificially limit the playing field, right? It lets you run around and dodge stuff as much as you want.
I did a little shopping,
Yeah.
grabbed a bike,
Klonoa is very good.
trashed a giant killer
Oh,
robot.
that's very good.
Oh, really? And they've got shopping here too?
This place has everything. Hey, so how's
This
your
really feels like
translator
an
coming
advert.
along?
I think it's
Yeah,
really
for
feels
the
like they're trying to sell us
Eggman.
some
Parks.
This place has everything, Tails. They put me up in a really cushy suite down at the Eggman Hotel. Breakfast until 11.
And what is happening to your people?
Okay, he says his name is Toxalot, and he's from a faraway
Toxalot.
soda, and where flowers water them with dances.
Yeah.
Keep it up, Tails. You're doing a
your
wonderful
machine
job.
has some bugs.
We love you, Tails.
Why do you think that,
you.
Sonic?
Figured this out.
That seemed accurate to me.
He said his name is Yacker. He's from a race of beings called Wisps.
I don't know
That
if
doesn't seem
you were
accurate. I don't know.
if you were to ask
That's
me if Yaka was a
over-localization.
real name, that's fake.
If that's okay with everybody?
That's over localization. We all know that his name is Takusu Arotu.
They're either being used for their magical powers by an evil man, or to make underwear to be worn by Salad.
Underwear for salad is called bowls. Thank you.
Save them over and over.
You're right. God damn it, you're right.
When I was running around trashing robots, I saw a map that had a couple of interesting places. I think I'll go check them out and maybe save some aliens.
Does that mean the world map is diegetic in this game? Can Sonic see the world map?
Yes.
That would explain everything.
Don't think about it.
I think
Cleaning
it's
bodies.
genuine. Oh, don't think about it that way. I think it's genuinely really charming how much they actually lean into branding things with Eggman's face in the more modern Sonic games. Like, they've kind of figured out it's really fun to have Eggman as a full-on comedic evil villain, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to, like, for a hot minute there, around about Sonic Adventure Times, I think they wanted us to take Eggman seriously.
Yeah, Sonic 06 in
Yeah.
particular is really weird because it's just like realistic, but also it has like a weird big cartoon belly. Also, I like hearing that it's like you can choose where to go next, which is it feels very theme park of like, you know, like, hey, what
Yeah.
attraction should we go next?
Yeah.
It's just a tiny little thing that just aids in that feeling of, you know, going to a theme park.
Yeah. It also sort of opens it up a bit, right? It lets you choose what you
Yeah.
want to do, which kind of just feels better. Is this Planet Sweets?
Yes, this is Planet Sweets.
Well. Oh.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Look at the guy in the chocolate on the right.
Yeah. He died. Yeah.
No, he came back round. He's just endlessly stuck on the chocolate waterfall. This is exactly what my house looks like, by the way.
This is what the inside of your head looks like.
Including the funny little
Oh,
guys
this
falling
level's
down.
so great.
Especially the funny little guys.
Again, just like sci-fi concepts together. Here's a planet of sweets, but also it's like an airport. It's like a spaceport.
Oh, they're
It's got,
deporting
like,
the
that
sweets.
Yeah, it's got that like Space Channel 5 aesthetic to it.
Oh, you're so
I think
right.
that
like futuristic.
exporting the
cheap.
sweets, not Danny. They're exporting, not deporting the sweets.
That's kind of what I meant, yeah. Oh, no.
That's the negative consequence of Brexit on your psyche.
No.
Yeah, unfortunately, it has taken quite a large toll. Was there a giant teacup there?
Yeah, there was.
See, it's
This
fine.
looks great.
You can wiggly. Oh,
Drift.
Yeah. Sick. So you can mention that while we're in Sweets World, and it won't even upset me or anything.
It'll just make you at a flat neutral, completely regular.
I cannot be brought down right now.
Change forms with a yellow wisp while on diggable ground for the quick burrowing drill form.
Whoa. Wait, is cake diggable ground?
Wait,
Yeah, cake is.
Wait a
diggable ground.
minute.
Popcorn.
Rayman Legends? Rayman Legends!
Whoa, listen to this music! Listen to this music!
This is incredible.
Oh, by the way, if you run out of drill while underground, you die.
Oh, I should probably not do that then. Sonic will never go jump style. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm genuinely taken aback by how much that rules.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great.
Like,
Oh, also, if you use the crouch button in midair, you do a stumpy.
yeah, to go through boxes and stuff.
Oh.
Oh, look at them. They're so nice.
Just don't hurt them too much.
But they're in the way.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
I don't want to
They're
go
all
on
like
spring.
little chefs.
Here I come.
Wow, expert gamer moment. Holy crap.
I do feel like that robot could have maybe, like, seen that Sonic was coming. Did that spring just giggle at me because it pushed me back down?
Yeah. There's trick springs here.
This
Look at
game's
this.
Whoa! The most upsetting part about that was that it spilt all the sweets everywhere.
Oh, isn't that cool? Just Bonsai Bill Sweets missile.
Oh, you're
it's right in
right.
the box.
It is a bonsai bill.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
So
Yeah, I
that.
got a 1-up. Nice.
Oh, I think I might love Sonic Colors. I think I understand how you've played it so much, Strawb.
It's great.
The
And this level's so
the
pretty.
theme-
It's so
the
beautiful.
theme levels that are also like another thing really remind me of Psychonauts.
Oh, sure, yeah.
With the theming being
Like-
so
Got real
heavy.
strong theming.
Yeah, like it's. I really respect how Psychonauts does it, where it has like a level which will be a level will be like explicitly one thing, but also like the entire design from the ground up will be a separate thing as well. Like a
Yeah, they all
library.
got their separate. Oh, I guess we don't get the red ring. They all got their like separate art styles and just direction, and it's great. Also, one thing that I like there on that second Bonsai Bill section, like you press the switch. That switch made like robots fall down from platforms, and if you time it right, you can make it so they fall down as soon as the missile is coming, and the missile just destroys all of
Just
them.
get blasted. No.
Yeah, it's so good.
In my heart, I know that they're Eggman's robots, and as we know, Eggman's robots are naughty. However, I'm really enjoying these guys right now.
They're having fun. Look at them. Look at the guy in the chocolate.
He just keeps... He's having a terrible time. Oh, good luck with your indoor Sonic jogging, Michaela.
Good luck with your indoor jogging.
I feel like when you said Space Channel 5 influences, did you mean the music? Because this is kind of feeling a lot like that to me.
I was talking more about the spaceport, how the spaceport looks. Yeah, but it's the music is also that.
You drove through those pedestrians.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
Villainous.
Those gingerbread
bonus.
pedestrians.
Villainous bonus, villainous action.
The gingerbreads live here on this planet. They're the inhabitants of Sweet World.
Burger Mountain. I love this level. It's all around this Burger Mountain where you're just climbing up around it. It's great.
I'm not that green. Can't have it.
Yeah, you don't have the green flavor yet.
Remember what the pink one was when we played Generations? Was there any other
Oh, I
colours
love
in
this part.
Generations as well, or?
Ah!
This
No!
So this part right here, you see how that zipline fell down?
Yeah.
There is a skip to this where, like, if you press the switch and then you immediately jump up in the middle, you bounce up from the falling enemies and you just, like, reach the platform without even reaching the zipline, without even having the zipline fall down. It's so cool to do. I love doing that. Cool. It's such a good skip.
That sounds really
By
fun
the way,
to see.
that skip is not even available in Sonic Colors Ultimate because they don't understand the game that they're remaking.
What's going on? What's going on?
Why did you take that skip out? It's incredible.
That is a great standing skip. Sorry, I got so confused as to what was going on.
That's so intense.
That's
I
like,
really enjoyed that.
It's as soon as I turned that mode on, 100 guys all appeared and started trying to get Sonic. It's like having a stress headache.
Yeah.
Oh, I was meant to slide together. Hey, hang on, the grind rails are like peppermint candy cane things.
Yeah, they are.
Oh my god.
It's so
This is the
good.
inside of your head, isn't it?
It's not quite pink enough.
Look up at the sky.
The sky is
like
very,
that
very,
image.
very nice.
It's like that image on Tumblr. Look up at the
Look up at
sky.
the sky.
Did you know? Oh, wow! I did it. I'm on the buh.
Buh.
Buh. Ah.
Another Wisp.
Wait, I think I know this one from Generations. Is this Rocket?
Yeah.
We know this one from Generations.
It's Rocket. Laser.
The shouting man is... I love how hyped he is, genuinely.
Yeah.
It does seem like a great job.
Getting to be the man who shouts laser.
Look how tall those burgers are.
Yeah. You're real tall.
Hey, Robin, you see that burger? You can go on it.
Hey, wait a
You go
minute.
that burger.
You learned that skip from me, didn't you?
What? No,
That spring over there.
I just
Just knew where to go there.
I saw it when we whoop. Sorry, I saw it when we came in. I'm not cheating.
Oh, that's pretty clever of you
The
then.
background here looks fucking sick, by the way.
It looks great.
Yeah.
They made chemical plant into
Donut.
sweets.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes. That's
There's a
what they
knife on the
did.
left.
Star.
Was that not what was meant to get with it?
So I was looking at reviews for this game because that's what I do when we play old Sonic games, I guess. People are calling this ugly? What? Like,
What?
What
Who
the
called this
fuck?
ugly?
This is
hack frauds whose reviews I don't listen to.
this is one of the best looking Sonic games I have ever played.
It's one of the best looking Wii games. It's
Oh, absolutely.
really pretty.
Like, the Wii was not a 3D powerhouse, but this game does a great job.
Just the bloom, the colored bloom also just does a lot to create
It
volume
looks-
to these levels.
Yeah.
It looks so soft. Like, all the stuff in the background, there's such a nice depth to it all.
Yeah.
I've had a problem with like 3D Sonic games before where I feel like the depth of how everything moves left to right is a little disorientating. But I've
Yeah.
not had that with this at all.
Like,
Yeah, I think
maybe-
it's very clear
maybe
where
it's-
you need to go, where the foreground and background are.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because we've played so many Sonic games I'm used to it at this point, but
We finally got you, Robin. Also, like, I think it's evident in other Sonic games too, but really evident here. Like, the worlds are designed such that the backgrounds are Look at that gingerbread on the left. The worlds are designed such that, like, they're incredibly, like, fun. They're
Oh,
incredibly,
Danny,
like, full.
if you jump and stomp a bunch, that's a faster way to destroy those letters.
Oh, okay. I'll do that next time
Yeah.
rather than my little slow jumpy side to side where I miss things. Yeah, like, all the backgrounds are super, super busy, everything's super vibrant, the world feels really, really alive, but you don't really have any danger, like, you're not in danger of losing your way. It's always, like, clearly guided. You can tell they've made a lot of Sonic games to get to this point, basically. But all of the world design here is incredible. And, like, now that you say it was developed around a similar time as Generations, that makes so much sense because, like, in my head, one of the great bits about... Yep. one of the great bits about
You got
Generations was how...
impatient. Sonic just wants to run.
Sonic wants to run. It's too slow. One of the great bits about Generations was how full and vivid all of the levels were, and particularly the bit that really sticks in my mind is like when you get to Chemical Plant Zone as modern Sonic,
Yeah.
and you just like end up taking zip lines that take you through absolutely wild chunks of levels so quickly. Hang on. Laser? Laser? Laser!
Laser.
Yay!
Laser!
Laser!
I'm getting it now. I understand.
If you have a power-up, use a power-up!
Yeah.
Thank you.
What was I gonna say? I forgot. Never mind.
You know how this is Sweet's World?
Yeah.
What's that green stuff?
That's colorant or maybe Jello.
Oh,
It's
like jelly that has a
apple.
set. Apple.
Apple flavor. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's apple flavor for the gummy candy.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. For a second, I thought you meant that's how apples look.
What's concerning is the cyan one. What's cyan flavor? That cyan
that's-
looks a bit too chemically.
That's a GMO.
No, that's bubblegum. That's ocean flavor.
You know that. Oh, that's the sea salt,
Sea salt
ice
ice cream.
cream.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts,
Oh, it actually does look the right color for that. That makes sense. Well,
know
Ice
about
cream
Kingdom
maker.
Hearts is very limited, but I do know that there's sea salt ice cream. Sephiroth is there. I think Sephiroth eats the sea salt ice cream with Sora, and they become
You would never do
friends.
something so frivolous.
hang on, I have to go in the popcorn room. Wait, I want a laser.
So,
Also, the bit you're
I'm
missing
London.
about Kingdom Hearts is that at some point Sora goes, "Mickey, it's Riku! They put bugs in him!"
very
Yes.
important part of Kingdom Hearts lore. One
Also,
of these days
Mickey
I'm
Mouse
gonna get
says,
Ice Cream
"Hey
Maker."
fellas, you talking about the door to darkness?"
That's also
One-
true. That's also one of the few things that I know about Kingdom Hearts.
One of these days I'm gonna get an ice cream maker. One of these days I'm gonna make Bookity Betho's sea salt ice cream recipe.
Yeah, I got a coin.
Yeah, look at that.
Coin.
B.
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 It does seem
Everyone
like it'd be
post
fun
the
to make sea
emoji
salt
B.
ice cream. You mean like when I get 10 points,
Wait.
everyone posts 10?
It is Count Dooku who eats the ice cream. That's right.
No,
What?
you're joking.
Christopher
You're
Lee.
joking.
Christopher Lee eats sea salt ice cream and he goes, delicious.
It's Christopher Lee.
No
in
way,
Kingdom
that's in
Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
What?
I
Yes,
think
of
you're
course.
lying. And the
I
worst part is that you're tricking me into playing Kingdom Hearts so I can find it out
Oh
myself.
no, you should play
whether
Kingdom
you're
Hearts.
right
Those
or
games
not.
are great. I say this as one
It's a
gay
lot of
person to
Kingdom
another. you should play Kingdom
Christopher Lee,
Hearts.
Christopher Lee voices Ansem the Wise in Kingdom Hearts.
What?
Oh, okay. It's not exactly Count Dooku. It's
No,
anime.
It was before it was before Disney acquired Star Wars.
Oh right, I forgot that they hadn't acquired it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Disney
Back then-
hadn't owned literally every media property at that point.
Yeah. Back when they could do fun stuff with the Disney properties in that game as well. Instead of just recreating the scenes from the films. Which, to be fair, is also fun stuff. But it's weird. Dog, it's weird.
Yeah, like Kingdom Hearts 3 was a really, really fun game. It kind of feels like, I don't know if it's true, it feels like maybe Disney had a bit too much influence on that game.
I imagine it must have been. Like, that game took 15 years to make. Partly because they were making Final Fantasy 15 for that time period as well.
Yeah.
But also...
It's because it shows the journey of Sora growing up, so they had to actually wait 15 years for him to grow
Yeah,
up.
yeah, they boyhooded it.
Oh!
So the thing about these lollipops is that if you boost into them, they will throw you higher.
Oh, tech.
It's,
that's
it's
the
not conveyed
crate.
very well at all.
That's the crate noise from...
Yeah,
Crash
it sounds like
Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot, right?
Weird.
Hey!
Well, I guess you can also do it with timing, I guess.
I
guess
will
it's
use
also
my
time
gamer's
based.
sense to do it.
Whoa!
See? Boosting just automatically. Yeah, there you go.
The boosting's a lot easier,
Yeah.
you're so right.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
it's way
cool.
easier, isn't it? I didn't even know it was timing based. I didn't even know you could do that.
Why is that red ring in Prism?
Is someone scatting in the background of the song?
I think it's like a voice like announcing like, oh, have fun in the park or something like that.
Oh, it sounded like
Oh,
a
yeah,
vocalization
there's a-
going in time with it.
Yeah, there's Eggman voice clips all over the park, doing PA announcements.
Oh, it would be
But
really
it's
good if they
hard
got
to
Eggman's
hear.
VA to do like Scatman John style scatting.
It's really hard to hear him in game, but that's where all the best writing is. It's just a lot of really funny lines that Eggman says.
Oh, like in the background of songs?
In the background of the stages, right? As you pass through the stage, there will be, you know, some speakers that the Eggman will say stuff. in them.
Oh. That does sound like it'd be
Like,
incredibly hard to
like
hear
here-
considering you're blasting through levels at 1,000,000 miles an hour
Yeah,
as well.
and the mixing is not great either. So, you know, like in Sweet Mountain, he'll say like, "Oh, you know, please be mindful that the roller coaster ride here in Sweet Mountain, the seats are all sticky. We don't offer refunds."
That's good. That's a good line.
It's really a lot of really funny, like, improv.
These guys are busting through those bricks.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know if hey, I span onto him natural style.
Yeah, sometimes the spin jump is gonna be it doesn't hurt enemies, I guess, sometimes.
Here I go.
Villainous attack.
I'm sorry. I couldn't stop the movement.
That's okay, the Eggman avenges now. Why not?
Hey, shoot this with a beam. Oh, you're not going to, are you?
Yeah, it's not gonna do it.
It's okay. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 fully did have a full recreation of Let It Go from the Disney Frozen Disney in the Kingdom Hearts engine, and it was okay. It really expected me to have a boost there. It wasn't very good. It was just Let It Go, almost shot for shot, I believe, except like, you know,
Yeah.
Sora and
Does
Goofy were there.
Utada Hikaru sing it?
No,
Oh.
no,
And
it's
what
just
the
Dina
fuck are they
Menzelson.
doing?
what's the point? Yeah.
What's the point?
It's just the normal one from the film.
Dina Menzel. I think I'm not just saying this to be contrarian. I think the weirdest part of the Kingdom Hearts 3 was the bit when they just reenact a bunch of scenes from Tangled, like this big montage, except Donald, Sora, and Goofy are standing in the background,
Just there, yeah.
just watching the main characters have these emotional moments.
Yeah. It's really
that's
weird.
really weird.
Like, it really raises the question of what is this for, you know? Because like in the earlier Kingdom Hearts games, they're their own like self-contained little stories in the world of those films and stuff like that. Whereas in Kingdom Hearts 3, it's retellings of the films you've probably already seen.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's a real shame.
Ah!
Like, the Hercules stuff. Actually, to be fair, the Hercules stuff in Kingdom Hearts 3 is like pretty inventive. But there's like a good mix. I think it's the ones that they still consider to be very marketable, and the ones where they're like, you can play around with Big Hero 6, you can play around with Hercules, it's fine.
Just play around with them. I mean, the whole point of crossover is to put characters together that wouldn't ever interact with each other. With
Kingdom
one
Hearts
another,
works best when it is a fever dream.
Yeah, exactly. Just have, Cloud like do an Omni Slash on Hades from Hercules.
Honestly, like I think that's a bit that made me saddest about Kingdom Hearts 3. There's no Final Fantasy characters in it at all.
Ah, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Just have Squall give his gun to Mickey.
There is a statue of not David Boreanaz. I was thinking about him. Oh yeah, because Squall is voiced by Angel from Buffy in Kingdom Hearts 1. Sorry. There's a statue of Auron in the first level, and then they don't talk about Final Fantasy again. Except Rex is a gamer. At one point, the Toy Story level is very good, is the thing. I wish every level in the game was like the Toy Story level.
Yeah, the bit where, I mean, this is a Kingdom Hearts 3 spoiler, but it has been out for a while. It's not a huge spoiler, but it is a line one of them says. So on one of the many different Xemnases, there's 87 million of them, Woody from Toy Story kind of wilds out on him and like gives him a chewing out. And Woody from Toy Story says to a very elaborately dressed villain in a big black cloak, "My guess is nobody's ever loved you before," which is one of the wildest things I've ever heard in any dialogue.
Yeah.
Delivered by...
I wanna see Snow White poisoned by Mako.
Delivered by Chet Hanks' uncle. I'm just going to start referring to the Hanks family and their relation to Chet Hanks.
No, you shouldn't actually do that, because apparently that guy's an idiot.
I know that guy's an idiot.
Look at that beautiful lollipop ship.
The battle's only just starting now that he's Don't let him pressure you.
Why did we ruin the beautiful ship already? I want it.
Oh, cause
More like
there's
the
an evil
bad
pirate.
ship lollipop.
Yeah, there's an evil pirate. We gotta crush him.
What's that noise? What is on earth is that sound effect?
It's the squeaky noise. Oh, his laugh!
His laugh is good.
Every sound effect here is perfect, actually.
The ones for getting the bouncing eggs wasn't great.
I don't know what you mean.
It's just Hanna-Barbera boss fight.
Why do I have drill?
Well, maybe you're able to use it here now that you're gonna get a cake.
Cake.
Are you inviting me to drill into a cake? Because don't mind if I do. What? What? Why are there bad cake moles here? What's going on?
The boss fights are pretty weak, I would say. It's the weakest part in colors, but you can get them done with pretty quickly.
I mean, the big boy was good, and that fight was like... I think that fight's design was really, really good. That guy is incredibly fun to look at.
It's interesting that the boss is dropping rings. Also, the boss fights in the Sonic games have never been outstanding. But I don't know, there are some very fun ones, but also a lot of them are
Yeah, it's not where you
Observe
come
the pattern,
from.
wait,
It's not
then
where,
jump on
yeah.
it.
What about
You can't
that?
do a Sonic game that's like Alien Soldier or Cuphead or something where it's all boss fights. It doesn't work.
Oh, what would that even look like?
I mean, it would just be endless amounts of Eggman driving on another crappy little robot.
Best boss.
Okay, but you play as Eggman.
So, has Yacker
Oh,
given you any more information or
that
lyrics
sounds
or
pretty good,
whatever it is he's
actually.
spouting?
That's Banjo doing nuts and bolts.
Remember,
Hang on.
this translation stuff isn't 100%.
Trust me, I remember.
Not like Yacker imitating
Yeah,
Tails.
it's really cute. They're friends.
Really powerful
Banjo
energies
Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, of course, one of the best games on the Xbox 360.
inside of them.
Like a battery?
No. Well, sort of. It's their life source. You only got a
And if you
taste of
disagree
it.
with me,
Look at what happens.
I'll
It's real
cry.
strong.
Battery is sort of an understatement. Funny thing.
Hyper,
it was
go
first
on,
translating
Queen.
as horrible body odor.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Thank you.
It seems an evil man, and you might know him, who they call Baldy Nosehair.
Baldy nose hair. That's the best thing I've heard.
I
all
like
day.
Yacker a lot.
I gotta remember that one.
Yeah, it's very
I
cute.
know. I've already written it
You said
down.
this was
Anyway,
this first
draining them of
Sonic's
all their
performance.
power and using
Like-
it for an
Yes.
evil-
So good
First-
job.
An evil dolphin?
Yeah, I
No,
think so
a
too.
porpoise.
I do think that the writing, I like that it's more
That's good
light in
intel.
tone and
Keep
stuff.
working on it.
But I do think that the writing is a little bit too self-satisfied of its jokes.
Yeah.
Nose
It,
hair.
it feels a
Like-
little bit like they are straining to put too many jokes into it.
I
It's-
think that is fine considering what we know about Sonic
Yes.
as a person.
Yes.
Completely. I think that some fans are just like, oh, Sonic Colors has cringy writing or whatever, but it's like, well, you need to put it in the position of someone in the 2010s, you know, the game, this was 4 years after Sonic 2006. This was a huge turning point for Sonic, you know, Sonic Colors.
Yeah. Like, this is Sonic lightening up, and you know what? Sonic needed to.
Yes.
This looks great. Look at those guys with their funny little trumpets.
Again, just really good sci-fi concepts. It's a carnival parade, but it's in space, and it's spaceships. Instead of like little carnival, you know, like what do you call those trucks or whatever.
Float, yeah.
Floats, yeah. I'm already a little uncomfortable, but hey, oh, there we go. This game looks gorgeous. Every level so far has been a treat.
Yeah.
How? I truly do not understand that review you found that said this game's ugly.
I did a bit more digging. I think they're talking
Name
about
drop
the
them.
they're talking
Name
about the Sonic
drop
Simulator
them.
parts, which
I'll add them on Twitter.
I think they used to write for Destructoid, so don't worry, don't.
Okay. No, yeah. I remember Jim Sterling being like, Sonic 4 was really great, and I mean, what's her name actually? She transitioned, right? Sterling. Let's just say,
yeah.
let's just say
It's
Miss
James
Sterling.
Sterling, I think.
James Stephanie Sterling, that's correct.
I believe that's what they go by.
Miss
Yes.
Sterling was all like, Sonic 4 was great, it was awesome. I don't get why Sonic fans are complaining about it. I think they're babies. And then on the Sonic Colors, it's just like, this game sucks. And I'm like, Miss Sterling, what
Cube?
what world do you live in?
James
Actually,
Stephanie Sterling, somebody who I respect greatly. I do not care for their opinions about video games, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Right? You don't have to. You don't necessarily have to agree with everyone's, everyone's taste.
Yeah.
that's true.
Why did I turn into a cube there? I don't...
But also saying this game is ugly is objectively wrong. That's that's my last piece on
Yeah.
it.
I think they're talking about the Sonic Simulator parts, like what's it
Yeah,
called?
those are like clearly like level editor, just like, hey, we just threw some things on a level editor, but you know.
Like, I think the thing about those is specifically, like, they're going for, like, a very specific thing there, right? If you don't vibe with the thing they're going for, or you're not aware of the thing they're going for, you ain't gonna enjoy it, right? And I think
I
that's...
just see it as a little extra, right? I don't think it's like part of the game. It's just like, hey, we just wanted to throw some multiplayer in
Oh my
here.
god. I got very uncomfortable for a hot minute. Yeah,
That was
you're
great.
absolutely right.
I was expecting you to like sail down and land on one of those ships at the bottom or something.
Oh, that would have been cool too.
Yeah. Look, Motobugs.
I
Again,
love them.
like we haven't
Oh.
seen Motobugs be back in in a decade, and it's like here they are.
What was the
Let's
last thing
ignore
the
that Sonic
Motobugs
4
were
also
in?
did this because Sonic 4 does not exist.
Because like Motobugs feel incredibly Sonic to me, but are they only in like Sonic 1 or something?
There are in Sonic 1, and then their first other appearance was Sonic 4 in the Sonic Colors and the Sonic Generation.
Oh.
Motobugs are like an all-time.
Look at this!
bad design.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
They're warping in.
This is gorgeous!
That's so pretty.
Just I love Interstellar Parade where these ships are just like warping in from other dimensions or something. It's great.
Hell.
Uh-oh.
No, this is normal. So you can world 1 to this
What?
stage.
Okay, it's the way that Sonic like fell down the fastest anyone's ever fallen. Like Sonic somehow skipped terminal velocity there. Oh, look out! Look out! If we do bad here, we fall into a hole. Look out!
Yeah, look out. Also, you can reactivate Cube while you have Cube open, while you have Cube on. So you can just like keep switching which are rings and which are cubes.
So,
Oh.
I assumed that picking up the blue things here would have given me more cube energy, but it really did not work out that way.
No, not.
What's the point of them then?
So that you
Point.
don't collect them in case you need them for a platform.
Oh.
Or collect them in case you do need to clear a path.
It's really funny.
It's really fast, isn't it? Oh, it's scary! I should have stopped.
I like that Sonic stops for a bit, just very cartoony. Just like, uh-oh.
Cube!
You can also wall jump here, by the way.
That seems like the best way to get out of this situation. Oh, well,
Yeah, keep going. You can keep going, yeah.
The key piece is good. Some very interesting choices made.
Yeah,
to use it,
remember what I said? You
piece.
can World 1-2 this.
World One Two. Wow, let's go warp zone. Oh, here I am.
Yeah, this is where you use the cube.
Oh, he's stuck. He's stuck, and we can't rescue him.
So you
Pretty
could,
cute.
you see how close you got to actually clearing this section with just the boost?
Yeah.
If you ducked down right at the end, you would have cleared it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I should have slid rather than just thinking I'd make it.
But it was a very cute animation though that he did where he just stopped.
Then he was flat.
It was really good.
Starlight Carnival's really good.
Yeah,
It's really pretty.
I'm enamored with how pretty that looks.
It's also the stage that they used in Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed.
I mean, there's a dang good reason for that.
Yeah, because it looks good.
Honestly, they could have gone with any of the levels so far. I
Yeah.
can see why they went with that one. It's probably the most fun one to drive around. But why did we not get Sweet Mountain?
Yeah. Okay, I'm glad that you also said this because I was also salty at the time. I was like, you should have gone with Sweet Mountain.
I want to drive around the Big Burger.
Yeah. I do want to drive around the Big Burger.
Me too. I might stop off at the Big Burger when I get hungry.
It's like the pit stop, but instead of fixing the car, your Sonic just gets a Big Burger, a Ryo Hazuki. He just eats the Big Burger and goes, "This is cool."
Yeah, well, I imagine you probably get a big chili dog, but it's the same thing, really. Hey, what's going on down there?
Yeah, they're
having
just having fun. Yeah,
Boys' night.
don't mind them.
Boys' night. Wee.
So the thing about Sonic Colors levels is that, like Robin was not entirely wrong when they said that it was Metroidvania-esque, because it's just like I feel like the levels are kind of like geared towards getting all the red rings. So, you know, like, you're gonna see these levels, like, not make a lot of sense, like, where you're at now.
Yes.
But if you have all the wisps, just double jump and then try to,
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
It's clear that getting to the end of the Sonic game isn't necessarily like beating it, quote unquote.
You know, then you can just press start and restart.
I really
if
thought
you
I was
want.
doing something.
You stuck on the wall for a second there.
Yeah, and I can't make it happen again.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I like the idea of not having beaten the game until like you've caught as many red rings as you can, essentially. Like you can bash through a level as fast as possible and get a good score, and then also there's this other aspect to it that you need to come back for later on, and that's cool.
Yeah. This whole level, I feel like it's that basically. You know, there's like a lot of things that don't make a lot of sense now, but when you get all the wisps and when you're hunting for all the red rings, you know, this
Don't
level
do it,
makes sense.
Daddy.
I'm trying to land next
You
to
can
it.
just use the zip line, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
That didn't help.
Oh yeah, I don't.
I can try and get the zip line, but I wanted to go in that special little entrance. I wanted
You can
20
use
rings.
cube against these blocks, by the way, also to destroy them.
Oh, okay,
use
that's how you
cube
get
right
through.
here. Yeah, use cube.
Oh,
Bam.
that's how I was meant to deal with that section where I got stuck.
Yeah, sorry.
That was not especially clear, I think.
No. Wow, look, it's a puzzle.
It's a little puzzle.
Cube.
And like I said, you can just like keep redoing cube, yeah, to switch. Yeah.
That was really cool.
Thank you for
Also
telling
use
us how
it
to
here to
use it, because
try
I don't
out
think that's
the-
immediately obvious that you can toggle it constantly.
Just fun to
Yay!
smash stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, was that the other side of that little set of spikes that I kept having an accident on?
Maybe. This level's short. It's basically like a little maze puzzle.
Teaching you about cube!
Cube!
I want that. No, no, no! I can't move. Life! Life!
Oh,
R.I.P.
no.
No life.
I need that. Well, actually, I didn't die when I got stuck in the pit. I just sort of. Sonic is stuck there. Oh, the like laser platform is such a good look.
I feel like I
Yeah.
remember that from All Stars Racing Transformed as well.
Almost certainly.
Yeah, they also used it.
It looks great.
Oh, also if you use boost in the air, you do a little jump dash if you don't have any boost on.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you do need like some extra horizontal, yeah.
See, I feel like in
Reach the air,
later Sonic
yeah.
games, that's just what you do if you like try and do another jump in the air rather than having that second
Yeah,
jump that you have in this game.
But in here they do the double jump. 'Cause I guess you know, just to aid in the platforming, because
Yeah.
this game's so platforming heavy.
Whoa. Okay, I can trust the platform. It's like Tails in Sky Chase.
Yeah, yeah, you'll chase you.
There's lots of really interesting movement tech in this game.
Ah! What was that?
It would chase you forwards, but not backwards.
I don't. Yeah, the bit I'm confused about is why the platform shot me backwards. I got sabotaged.
Just this whole light show, just there's a lot of pretty colors.
Yeah.
They're using almost every pretty color on the pretty color spectrum here.
Yes, exactly. You know,
Right.
as
Business
a
like
fellow
that.
designer, you know, very technical term.
Yeah. Excuse me, could you use the pretty color palette for this work? Sorry, I'm just snaffling all the prizes.
This is an auto scroller level, but
Yeah.
there's also options so that you can
Yeah,
You
it
could
can
go
speed it up a
faster.
bit. Yeah.
Ah.
I got stung. Yeah, like it's literally an auto scroller in a Sonic game. Which has there been? I'm trying to think. Like
There was one in Sonic and Knuckles, I think.
No, there was one in the 8-bit one, right?
Oh yes, in the Master System one. That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
There was just one that was like Bridge Zone or something, right?
Yeah.
I thought there was one in and Knuckles also.
Which one?
Which one?
Can't
Yeah,
remember
you're
the
gonna have to clarify.
There was a boss fight that was sort of an auto scroller. Like
Yeah,
when you run through
there,
this gate.
there are running boss fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not an auto-scroller level, I don't believe. Unless I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, I mean, I think I know what you're thinking about, Robin. It's just the Sandopolis where the sand is rising, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess that is a bit of an auto-scroller section, yeah.
Every level's either 10 minutes or 10 seconds.
No.
I don't know. I don't think the levels in here last that long. Like, even the longer levels aren't like, really 10 minutes unless you're exploring them a bunch. Like you.
Some of them are, I think it's like because of how short some of them are that it can be like quite. It can be a little surprising when some levels go on for a bit longer. But like the maze that we went through just now, if we knew when to go through in that could have been over.
Yeah.
Rapidly.
One thing also that Sonic fans complain about Sonic Colors is just that all the levels are too short, because they, especially since they found out in the game's files that some levels that are split into 2 acts are basically just one big level that was just cut into parts.
Right.
So they're like, oh, they should be, those 2 parts should be together, just like Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Generations levels, and it's like, well, what you don't understand is that these levels have a lot of exploration. They're about finding out the red rings and using the wisps in order to explore the levels and find them. So
Yeah.
if levels were that big, you'd be, in a level for like maybe 20 minutes finding out the red rings in them.
Start to get kind of annoying at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey. Like, I would rather have a very short, very punchy level than a level that takes genuinely 20 minutes.
Exactly.
Especially if you think about Sonic as like that's gonna go bad for me. Think about Sonic as like a sort of arcade I didn't expect Sonic to launch forward into that, I'll be honest with you. Like, Sonic is a sort of like arcade, quick experience, like... I feel the levels in this game, they are definitely varying in length, but I think they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I do feel like the
Yeah.
Sonic Adventure level length is about what I think is right for a Sonic level. With a big,
I
big asterisk
like
of
that
like,
some levels are-
some Knuckles levels do not interact.
Yeah, I like the level. There are some short levels here that are just like more focused on a specific platforming challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a good, change of pace. You don't want, there's like what 5-6 acts per level. You don't want all 6 acts to be that huge.
Yeah.
And it makes it so there's a mode that you're gonna unlock called, I think you already unlocked it, called Egg Shuttle Mode, which basically like takes you through all the stages that you've unlocked in like an arcade mode where rings and lives and your boost meter carries over from stage to stage.
Oh, so it sort of plays a bit like if it were a old style Sonic.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, it's great because, you get to play these levels, more linearly instead of hunting for all the red rings.
Yeah.
Kind of incentivizes speed running and stuff. And
You
they're
say Egg
fun to do
Shadow
that
or
way.
Egg
You can,
Shuttle. Sorry.
yeah, Egg Shuttle. And they're fun to do that way because it's just, it doesn't take that long to beat all the levels that way. And at the same time, the levels do have like longevity and replayability because you're hunting for all the red rings and unlocking wisps and stuff.
Yeah.
It's good.
I think that like, I suppose like lots of my issues with pacing in Sonic games is that the levels are broken up with these end screens that like, yeah, they're over quickly, but sometimes it's nice to just jump into the next thing a bit quicker. But
Yeah, and Egg
I
Shuttle is
would-
great for that because Egg
Totally,
Shuttle is
yeah.
just like you don't have these result screens. You just like it shows you the score and then immediately you press start and you move on to the next one.
that sounds like it would be fun to play through.
Yeah, Also, I think that mode actually began with Shadow the Hedgehog. I think I've recently
Sure.
found this out, that if you get all the endings, not all 130, just all the main endings of Shadow the Hedgehog, you unlock Expert Mode, which is just like, hey, you go through all the levels linearly instead of like having missions, right?
Oh, really?
It's like every single one of them. And what's so funny about them is that like the story reason as to why you're playing through every single level that way is that Shadow's in a VR training.
What?
And
That's good Solid 2.
characters will talk to you while you have the VR helmet on, like voice of
Oh,
God style. They'll talk to
the
you.
way that you're like, not the general thing for Shadow the Hedgehog, just the reason for doing that mode.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
like,
I thought you meant
Shadow
the
will be in
whole of Shadow
VR.
the Hedgehog was in VR.
No, I mean no, just that
Oh.
mode, right? And characters would just like talk to you while Shadow has the VR helmet on and doing the missions. You know, just to be like, you know, Sonic would be like, "Hey Shadow, how's the VR training going? By the way, if you lose all your lives."
Maybe I should have read the tutorial!
You're supposed, yeah, okay. Just read up the tutorial, Dahi.
I was pressing up on the control pad and it didn't.
Use rings to fly
No,
faster.
you're supposed to hold A, I believe.
Oh, the jump
Yeah,
button.
jump button. Yeah.
Oh, good grief.
Oh yeah,
That
weird.
was funny.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, weird.
So like,
no! Sonic stopped being a helicopter.
So characters will talk to you on the VR. Well, Shadow has the VR helmet on, and it's just like, you know, most of the time it's just like, or Sonic or Tails be like, "Hey, Shadow, how's the VR training going? By the way, if you lose all your lives, it's all the way back to the beginning."
Fly faster.
But then there will be like other characters like Thornbrain saying, right, like Maria or Gerald or Black Doom will speak to you
What?
while you're in that mode. Or my favorite, the President of the United States
What?
will speak to Shadow.
What? While he's in VR?
Like-
Why?
And he'll say, "Hey Shadow, how's it been? It's been a while. I haven't probably talked to you yet." And the secretary will interrupt and be like, "Mr. President, you have a karaoke session with the Ministry of Finance."
That
And he'll
owns.
be like, "Oh, sorry, Shadow, I'm gonna have to go."
That rules so hard.
Like, all these Sonic games that people rubbish, everything I find out about them is like, either they were all incredibly ambitious, or they've got these really weird little charming touches in, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I'm very suspicious when people tell me that a Sonic game is capital B bad at this point, because so few of them are just like bad, you know? All of them have like
Yeah.
some really charming stuff in it like that, or a really good story or something like that, or like they are absolutely beautiful looking games or something. Look at these guys!
They're all interesting. Yeah, look at them.
Background.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So good. They killed you! One of them just tooted their horn really close to Sonic's ear, and he was like, "Ah!"
Oh, my delicate constitution.
Yeah, the case of the vapors.
Death by Ska. Partnership said.
We all knew it would happen eventually.
The more I learn about Shadow the Hedgehog, the more I might think it might just be Metal Gear, like my first Metal Gear Solid, right? Like, the president talks to you while you're in VR?
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, that's the thing with Shadow's character, is just it's Solid Snake. It's just Solid Snake.
He's a
He's
perfect
a genetic
soldier.
super soldier working for the government,
I
and he's
I
friends
hadn't
with the
thought
president.
about it like that before, and now I'm never going to be able to not think about that, you know?
And much like Solid Snake, of course, Shadow the Hedgehog skates down on his heelys.
Yeah.
The thing about Sonic games is that, like, the bad ones also, right? Is that, you know, I feel like dismissing them is too reductive. They are interesting games, even when Sonic games are bad. They're interesting, and also, I generally like agree with like, okay, yeah, these early 3D games or Heroes or Shadow the Hedgehog are not great, but also I think that what I disagree with critics is that I don't think the games that they praise are that much better. I think they're all bad.
I don't necessarily agree because I genuinely have a lot of fun playing them. Maybe fun doesn't necessarily like mean good. I don't know, right?
Yeah.
Like from a critical point of view, it's much different from did you enjoy this, right? But like also, I think Sheepy is right. Basically, they're right when they say Sonic is a good boy.
I guess the thing I have with like 3D Sonic games is that I'm still trying to figure out what makes a good one and what makes a bad one.
Yes.
And obviously, most of it's come down to the level design and whether the controls feel right, which is why something like Sonic 06 is known as a bad one because the levels are poorly designed and the controls don't feel good to play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all an issue with the early ones is also just a lot of like camera shenanigans, also,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Which don't happen here in Sonic Colors, where it's just like the camera can just like not work very well with you.
Yeah. Like, it's difficult because I do understand that the games can't be carried by heart alone, but I think I've said it before,
Yeah.
I will probably continue to say it while we travel through various different Sonic games. The one thing you can't say about all of these Sonic games we have played and continue to play is that they aren't, like, you can't say they aren't incredibly ambitious.
These
They're
games are not
trying.
boring. They're trying so hard. You're right.
Also, the thing too about the first adventure game is that I feel like, you know, at the time people really liked it. I think it was like, you know, if you compare the transition to 3D of a lot of other games, Sonic Adventure I feel was like one of the most successful ones at just capturing the 2D games in 3D. Because everyone else
absolutely.
had to change up their gameplay. You know, Mario 64 is great, but
It's not
like
the
very
same
different.
as, like, 2D Mario and 3D Mario are markedly different even today.
Exactly, and then, you know, Sonic Adventure is just like, you know, at least when you play the Sonic stages, it's just like, yeah,
Sonic,
this
innit?
feels like the 2D games a bunch, just in 3D.
I still think that the homing attack changes so much about the dynamic of
It
what Sonic
does.
game is.
Yeah.
But also there are concessions that you have to make because it's a weird game where you go really fast in 3D spaces, so you need to be able to have a level of precision to it. I just think it's kind of... It's weird that it sucks off the momentum out of your movement when fast games are often about momentum in that kind of way.
But also, I would argue that it being in 3D means that it'd be very, very difficult to have a truly, like, momentum-based system, right? Because actually that would be uncontrollable.
Yeah.
What we're talking about
Very
there is something like Burnout.
Sonic constantly accidentally smashing into badniks doing takedowns.
That would be incredible.
You're right. What that would be is Combat Sonic R. Sonic R, also another incredibly ambitious game that we will get to. Like, I'm predisposed to liking Sonic anyway, right? Like, I have liked Sonic for a long time. I will continue to like Sonic. Sonic is a good boy.
Sonic is a good boy.
Like, I think everything about this game aesthetically is gorgeous. Like, the writing, I could see how people would not like. It's kind of flop sweaty. They are desperate to get jokes in at every point. But this is the right side of serious that Sonic should be on, in my opinion.
Like I
Yeah.
said, Sonic, as a person, as a character, is cringe. And I think that's an important part of who he is.
That's you, Hummy?
But also,
Yes.
Cringe is dead. Like,
Yes, also that. Sonic is cringe and cringe is dead, so
no!
just like Tails is gonna die.
No, Tails!
God.
It's just wiggling Tails.
Dr. Robotnik is all like, don't you know cringe is dead?
Buddy?
Tails just wants a hug.
He's my buddy now.
How can you not like that writing? Yeah.
Shooting him with my mind control beam that runs on alien energy counts is doing something to him. Does it? To get to me, you're going to have to go through your best
No.
friend. This turned out much better than I could have hoped, and I only used a small prototype.
Enjoy it while you can.
Oh, I will. In fact, the only way to make this better would be to have you two fight.
Come on, Tails. Snap out of it, dude. You don't want to do this.
What the?
Tails, buddy, are you all right?
Oh, Stormbrain, so you're saying that Tails is just eating that beam, just like a
Lousy,
delicious
cheap
Yeah,
alien
yeah.
energy.
beam of purple.
I mean, we've just been to
Purple
Sweet
candy.
Planet. It's clearly like blackcurrant flavor.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
get more. Lots more. And then I won't just
Just drinking
control
that grape
one little
juice.
punk, but the whole universe.
If
In
it
the
was like
meantime,
sort of
enjoy
fake
the
American
park.
grape flavor, I would
Leave
really
your
hate
own
to be shot with a
private
beam of
tour.
grape juice.
Yes.
That is a
Oh,
flavor I've
man.
never experienced until I went to America the first time on holiday. I think it might be an acquired taste, like a lot of things if you grow up with it, right?
Coming here was a good idea.
But tasting it for the
Seriously?
first time when I was a grown-up was like, what's this?
Didn't get.
What is this flavor? What's it meant to be?
Oh, bye, Sonic.
I'm glad that Tails is no longer under the control of the beam.
No longer in
Chase that
control of
ship
the
down
foul
and
grape
Keep
soda.
an eye on those machines.
Feel it taking effect.
It was a bad effect, though. Oh, the music in this game's great. Like we
Yeah.
were saying before the stream, so far the only complaint I have is that Crush 40 weren't involved in this one.
Yeah, the theme song was done by the band Cash Cash,
What's Cash Cash?
which I think they did that Firefly song. No, wait,
That's
that's
Owl
Owl
City.
City.
Yeah.
That's Owl City.
Are they like
I
Hoobastank?
cannot
Who
believe.
most
No,
like?
it's not. It's very pop.
Yeah,
Very like synth pop.
it's actually quite a nice song, I think.
I think one of the
I-
people on Cash Cash is a big Sonic fan. Is I think why that happened.
Oh.
They made some remixes for Sonic Generations.
Oh. Wait, were they the
Like,
ones who did the classic remix and stuff like City Escape?
They made some classic remixes, including Cityscape. Yes.
Okay, in that case, I have every respect for Cash Cash.
Yeah.
Because the modern remix of City Escape is great. It's just really good. It made me cry
Yeah.
once.
What Ashley's just said about the dude from Owl City makes a lot of sense.
What? That's crazy.
Oh, can you do radar? Censure?
This is censure.
Oh, there was a ball there.
Yeah, there's a ball.
Big spiky
that-
ball.
I should have reacted to the big spiky ball. That's on me.
That's one of the like there's one of the 10 commandments of video games is that spiky balls are bad.
And you should react to them as well.
You should react to them.
You've got a laser.
Okay.
Oh, it's doing the rings. I think that's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
you,
wait.
you defeated them.
I know how to
Could've
farm
used laser,
points.
too.
I know how to farm points.
You,
Yeah.
you have 13 rings.
Again, the theme with these boss battles is that if you get the Wisp power, you deal a lot more damage to them.
Yeah.
The bosses spitting out rings after you kill them is a really good look, and it's kind of a bummer that they don't do it more often.
Yeah.
It's literally always fun to have a boss start shooting prizes everywhere when you've defeated them.
Yeah.
You know who taught us that? Shmups, and they were right.
Hide your complaint?
I gave it to him pretty good. What's up, Yacker?
One of these days we're going to play it on patch for 30 minutes and realize we're both terrible at it and stop.
I'll give it a go.
Well,
I've
you know
had
Eggman's
light
going
bullet
to
hell
use the
before.
energy he's stealing for a mind control weapon.
Learn out.
Oh, Shift, you're right. Lost Planet 2 does that as well, and that's, as we all know, that's a great game. But we
Look
still.
at Yacker.
Yacker was
Oh.
Just having a
Lost
little
Planet.
dance.
Lost Planet 2, one of the best games on the
It's
Xbox
pretty
360.
gassy. Maybe the smell
One of the
was
only
good.
games that was Xbox 360 exclusive that has not had games for Windows Live removed from it.
no sense.
So still unplayable on the
no.
PC.
Just make
Oh,
noise
no.
to say generate.
We've been waiting to stream it for years.
No burps.
Oh.
That's a relief.
Tell me about it. So basically,
Hopefully someone
Eggman
mods
is
that
using
out.
5 tractor
Please.
think
generators
that
to
anything
hold their
worked on.
planet in orbit while he scoops the aliens all up.
Hold a whole planet.
Oh no, the Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Oh.
also. Oh.
5 generators?
Did Tekken Cross Street Fighter ever come out?
So, if my math is correct,
No,
that's
it did
Tekken
not.
That's Tekken 7, surely.
Yeah, that's Tekken 7. That's Akuma in Tekken 7.
Yeah,
And
but-
also Negan from The Walking Dead.
I don't need much time.
They decided to just replace the other Street Fighters with Geese Howard and the guy from that TV show about zombies.
Good decision, to be fair. Well, other than the Walking Dead guy.
Have you seen? Danny and I have shared this clip amongst each other before because it's incredible. But Strawb, have you seen the clip of the Walking Dead guy wearing like a pink T-shirt with one of the dudes from Taiko Drum Master floating over his shoulder, walking towards the camera, saying, "I hope you've got your shit in pants on." Because
Oh, now I need to see that.
I forgot that's what his dialogue genuinely was.
it's really bad.
He's a pirate now!
Yeah.
He's a pirate now!
I think that's the wrong chip. Really? Are you sure he doesn't normally speak in pirate? On the bright side, he's much more exotic now. Just
The
go
thing
talk
about
to him.
villains is that they are
Dude,
much,
that's
much
racist
better.
against pirates.
It's a
Shortly,
bit.
I will have no
The thing
need
about
to
villains is they're
resist.
much,
In just
much
a
more
few
interesting
hours, Sonic's
when they are
world
put
will be
upon
under
by
my
buffoons.
control. When it is, it will be the
Yeah.
crown jewel of
Like,
my
even if the villain is a buffoon themselves, they have to believe themselves truly great and only temporarily held back by their useless help.
So hard I pulled a muscle.
New levels.
Okay, which planet do we go to? Do we go to water that has been trapped inside a cage? Face
Blitzball.
planet? Blitzball planet. Oh, that's the
Blitzball
start
planet.
screen.
That's a weird planet.
Hang on. It's fine. I pressed... You know how... I think this happens every time we play anything on a Nintendo. You know how A and B are backwards?
Yes, it's the worst.
Oh.
Wait a minute, you're in Tamamizu.
We couldn't have guessed this is what this would be.
You're in Final
Asian
Fantasy
theme
XIV
park.
Stormblood.
It's alright, I like it there. It's really pretty.
Well, I never.
Sonic Colors was prophetic in many ways, apparently.
I guess so, yeah.
Oh, I know this song.
Yeah.
I feel like we do like this happens a lot when we play like older Sonic games again. There's a lot of music I end up recognizing through like it's been remixes elsewhere or it's shown up in games like Sonic like Sonic Racing Transformed, right?
Or just by osmosis.
Yeah. I've spent a lot of time of my life just listening to Sonic music. It's fine. Hey, look at these cool guys with their swords.
That's cool, guy.
Yeah.
It genuinely seems like these robots are just always having the best time.
Andy, this is literally the Ruby Sea. How do they get away with it?
What you mean? How did Squeenix get away with it?
How did Square Enix get away with it?
I think no one's noticed. I think we're the first people to notice.
I guess so.
Oh, that's not helping me.
Nice to hear the voice.
You know, I did say that you should use them when you get them, but
You didn't mean that literally.
yeah.
You can push that
It's just such a pretty song
Hit the
also.
boost button while
Yeah.
clicking.
It's good.
I had not heard this one before, but whoa!
Sonic gave it one
Yeah,
a really
you
big
used to
push.
Fun.
Where's
Yeah, against the push and block, you just kick it real hard.
That's Sonic 1 fishy.
Yeah. Also, underwater, you can just jump infinitely in this game.
Oh, can you?
It's
Yeah.
good swimming.
You're right.
It is weird seeing those fish from like below the waterline.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to see them that way. You're supposed to just jump.
Yeah, and then the water is like, I was going to say fully transparent. That's the opposite of what I mean. Fully opaque. Whoa, crab meat!
Yeah, crab meat.
I just love to see the guys.
Yeah.
The boys are out tonight.
The boys are out tonight, I see.
Hello!
What?
That was an incredible attack.
Why did it fall down?
That robot is a tactical genius.
Just jumped on you.
Oh, wait. Oh!
Yeah, underwater drill.
Oh, it doesn't have the incredible bass when we're here.
Hey, you can hear those
Yeah, it's a
guys.
different song.
Oh, yeah, but it's not the same bass, right?
It's not dirty. No.
I'm not getting the same emotions from that bass.
The mighty ocean. Create a little light. Trivialized for your amusement.
Oh, hang on.
There
Hang
you
on.
go. Yeah. There's a bunch of lines like that. They're all great.
Oh my god, I think that's the first one we've caught clean. That's really funny.
Yeah.
I found a new attack and I'm going to keep using it.
Yeah. Can also just boost
You
into
learned it from that.
into the block. Yeah, to just push them. Yeah, like that.
I sure hope that switch is pressed. Oh well.
I think it's lighting up, yeah.
I think he said please avoid breaking the glass, so actually what I should have done is broke some glass there.
That's so mean to poor Dr. Robotnik. Can kill so much time. Trying to build this part.
Yeah, I'm kind of not getting... Well, actually, no. I was going to say I'm not getting the plot. We do actually know our motive here, which is stop Eggman doing mind beams. But, like...
Yeah.
He's built a really
figure out
nice
Using
part
the
here.
energy from the Wisp to create mind beams.
I want that. I want that.
You can fall down there. Never mind. Now you can't.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, see? It's a different alternate path there. You did it!
Oh, well. So, here's my thinking. Wow!
Yeah, you're underwater here.
It's so cool to make this also underwater. Like, I know what
Yeah.
you mean about these screens breaking up the action, Robin, but I think I'm completely in love with this.
No, it's a
It's
really cool
also
way of
a
doing
nice throwback to, you know, like how in Sonic 3 you can just like keep spinning the
The-
signpost
yeah.
in the air.
Yeah.
And
You know, just very clever little throwbacks that still feel like a new thing
yeah,
for the game.
it's still got Sonic spirit in it, though.
Yeah. Okay, let's listen to the world map here for a sec. It's really good.
We found Slime Zone.
Yeah. Look at that clap.
This area's cool. I'm gonna go
Very
touch that. I'm gonna go touch that Wisp.
So this is like the radical roller coaster part of the park, right?
Oh, of course, it has to have one.
I like how edgy it is. It's just like here's like asteroids with acid. It's very like 90s like
Whoa!
attitude. Whoa! What did you do?
There were rings in the air, so I jumped and Sonic just left.
I think that you were holding a direction, and so Sonic just like jumped off of the thing.
That could well have been it, but
Yeah, there you go. There you could jump off.
I didn't mean to do it.
That was pretty cool.
This,
Yeah.
like musically and aesthetically, this is the most Sonic Adventure we have been so far.
It's kind of Shadow the Hedgehog-y, and I like that it's
Ooh.
recontextualized for like this is like supposed to be.
Whoa!
Yeah, look at that.
Attack, kill.
This is so violent.
Oh wait, Sonic's
getting
getting bigger. Sonic's getting bigger.
Yeah, he's eating.
So you get bigger and you go slower. That's so cool.
That's like real life. I got taller and went slower.
I like that this stage is like super edgy, but it's like recontextualized into like this is an amusement park, so it's just like, is this ambient supposed to be like this actually, or is it like did Dr. Robotnik decide to make this place look ultra edgy because it's a roller coaster?
Oh no, he definitely decided to make this place ultra edgy.
Really looks like it's got the Monster Energy endorsement.
Oh, that's what's coming out.
Sonic got thirsty.
You know those volcanoes that are shooting green goo everywhere? That's the monster.
Yeah, that's the monster.
Turns out.
This is where they extracted all of that.
I think that these parts here, where you like go into the, we can go into like the drift parts or the lock-in parts, are cool. Well, it shows a little bit better communicated what's going on, but
yeah,
I get it.
I do prefer like later games where it's just you just drift forever. It's fine. If you want to drift, you can drift. It makes a bit more sense, you know. I think it's interesting how it attempts to provide it, make it a bit more contextual, right? Like you know you can do these things when you have the icon. You know how you can do that sort of stuff in like Generations and that. When the game looks like that, you know, it's like you can press the shoulder buttons to do side dodges in a three lane situation when you're in a 3-lane situation, you know.
Yeah.
But like this is very, very early on when they were still figuring that stuff out. I feel like one of the first games that did this kind of stuff. I think this game does a really good job of it.
It's cool seeing these games in like a non-linear order. So we're seeing one of the better executions of the mechanic, and then an earlier execution of the mechanic.
Yeah, like I sort of. So we have been a bit all over, like a bit around the houses, I guess, while playing these Sonic games. That's kind of deliberate. Like we've tried to mix it up with like maybe a newer one, like every so often, than an older one, or maybe like one everyone agrees is a bit better, and then one that's a bit more obscure that maybe we haven't seen or played before. I'm in the monster again. And like it means we get a really interesting overview of the series. It's kind of confusing at times, but like we've seen Generations, so now we're going back to Colors, right? Which is inarguably the wrong way to view those two games, right? If you're talking historically. However, like in terms of
it's our screen.
and we get to drive. But like in terms of like seeing how those mechanics have developed, it's kind of interesting to step backwards and experience this for the first time now.
Yeah. It also means that you don't play games that are too similar just back to back to back, right?
Yeah.
You just, you know, it's interesting to have these weird breaks where it's just like, well, we've played Sonic Forces, now we're gonna play like, I don't know, like a Game Gear Sonic game.
Sonic 3D Blast.
Yeah, or Sonic 3D Blast or something, you know, it's interesting.
I don't know, we've still got some Game Gear games left to go. I found there's a real ambitious one we've got to look at some point.
Ooh, I like ambitious.
Did you know they tried to do 3D on the Game Gear?
Oh,
you mean like
no. I know what you're talking about.
Is that like the over-the-shoulder parts in 3D?
This Wisp transformation is so like attacker, killing you with a knife.
So violent.
Just absolutely. You know what? That's what Sonic Unleashed actually looks like.
Yeah, I'm definitely agreeing with Matt. Like, we've mentioned this a bit before, but like, these are games that are designed for you to run through as quickly as possible. One of the first things you see when you start a new game in Sonic Colors is like the best time on any given level, right? And there's so much like unique art that you have to run past, and there's so much effort as well put into so much of it. So like, it's really impressive watching how they can like stretch that. What's going on?
We've got 69 red rings, so we can play as Luigi if we go to the asteroid.
Yeah,
now.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
That's really scary.
Oh, wait! Planet Wisp.
Yeah, this is Planet Wisp. You've seen this before.
We know this from Generations.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the song. It's the banger.
Yeah, this is the Sonic Colors representative in Generations.
Does the Generations level start with that exact same animation?
Yes, I believe
That's
so.
so cute.
I know I say this a lot, but this is probably the most Ratchet and Clank Sonic game you've seen so far.
Yeah,
Like,
the sci-fi-ness of it.
so
There's
genuinely,
lots
I
of
don't think that's an
right.
accident, because I think Ratchet and Clank took inspiration for Sonic in quite a lot of places. Stuff like the grinding, Sonic did do first, and I think it's not an accident that it found its way into something like Ratchet and Clank. You know, like Sonic games get a lot of shit, right?
Yeah.
But also, they've come up with some really, really good ideas that have become incredibly commonplace in other games. Like, quite often they may have done, like, versions of that same stuff that did not work super well at the time, but they've really often been first to the idea. And that's not to say, like, give Sonic credit, you know, but, like,
Yeah, prototype versions of those ideas.
like, what that is to say is, like, consistently, Sonic games have really interesting ideas, and it's a shame that sometimes they just don't get the execution so right.
Yeah.
I want that, actually. Oh, I can't have it yet.
It was.
I
really
think that
fun and
people
very
overestimate how well the transition to 3D to a lot of games was.
Yeah.
You know, so they're
Yeah.
like, oh, Sonic, you know, the camera doesn't work that well, or you know, they say like, oh, you know, the other characters. But it's just like it's stuff that everyone else was trying to figure out.
Yeah.
And the point about like these levels being so beautiful and you're blazing past them so quickly, and they're just so big and and pretty. It's just like it's a struggle that every Sonic game had to face. Of like,
Yeah.
and almost every 3D game also to an extent of just like, well, these levels, there are a lot of work to make. How do we make like a big game out of this? You know,
Yeah.
you know, so you have to figure out ways of reusing content, like how Mario 64, every level has a ton of missions to them, so you stay in them longer.
Yeah.
Or Sonic Colors, you know, there's these mini levels that are just made out of bits and pieces from earlier levels. I think that Sonic Colors just figure out a really good way of doing it, because, you know, Sonic Unleashed's answer was, what if for most of the game we just played as another character that is slow for like a long time, you know, to compensate the fact that Sonic levels are so quick. And Sonic Colors' answer was just like, well, what if we just, you know, make like 2D platforming levels? What if we just put a huge focus on 2D platforming? Oh no! That was a good idea.
It's
That
right.
should have been a
The
legal
rocket
move.
was just a little too big. I couldn't fit it in. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like,
I also
I
feel
think
like mentioning-
even though back from Sonic Adventure 1 though, like what you say about the scale of the levels, back in Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic was still doing a really good job of that as one of like
Yeah.
the like honestly one of the first big 3D like platformer games around, right? Like Sonic,
Yeah.
like obviously Mario 64 gets a lot of credit and for good reason, right? But like Sonic was doing incredibly impressive things in his first 3D outing too.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, it's probably the most successful like transition into being like, hey, Sonic is a 2D platformer action game. Here's like an action game that's 3D also. You know, the levels in Sonic Adventure flow similarly to a classic Sonic level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Robin, you were
I
gonna
would
say?
also- Yeah, I was going
impressive.
to mention Strawb's point about how in early Sonic games the camera wasn't very good in some of them. That was another criticism. People still can't figure out decent camera controls in a lot of 3D action games.
Yeah.
Like,
In Sonic, it's exacerbated because Sonic is just faster. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
like a more linear action game. But, you know.
finish drinks, everybody, because I remember playing through Bloodborne, and if you lock onto the Cleric Beast and you get too close to a wall, the
That camera
doesn't
just
know what to
spins
do.
round, yeah.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
Like, it's kind of interesting how people talk about these concepts that we have seen done very, very well, and obviously, we're, like, people have been making 3D platformers for a really long time now, right? But
Yeah.
camera is not a solved problem. Like, camera is a really difficult thing that you still have to implement. Like, we have engines and stuff that may help you, but you still, like, so much about making a game is about making your game feel good, right? And that is, like, like an art form that people do not appreciate.
You
Yeah.
could argue that the reason why Mario 64 has a good camera is because they built the entire controller around having a good camera for that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, it's just like it's more of an exploratory game, so having a free camera to move around. But Sonic doesn't have that luxury because it's supposed to be more of a linear action game, so the camera needs to work and follow you,
Yeah.
or else the pacing, the pacing of the game gets affected.
Why are his eyes glowing red?
I don't understand. He looked evil. Let's
I
go
think
to
that
Scrap
you
Brain
unlocked
Zone.
more levels or something because you collected enough red rings.
Yeah.
I think that's how it happens.
Matt in the chat is correct. Shout out to the God Hand camera for just like, if there is a wall between you and the camera, it gets rid of that wall.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic.
Like that's probably that's a very informed way to do it, right? Like it's very difficult though, because that's like, fine, we'll go down. That doesn't actually solve everything. Because okay, you can say that. What does that mean? How do you do that? How do you make it so that when a camera goes in a wall, that the entire world doesn't disappear?
Yeah. It's a lot
Yeah.
about like the camera dictates the action of the game.
Yeah.
So like you have to, when you're designing a game, you just have to design it around like what the camera will be. That will dictate a lot about the action of your game. Like.
What?
I don't
It's
understand.
Robotnik. It's just,
No,
you
I
haven't
don't.
seen
I don't
Robotnik
know.
before?
What?
He killed you. Robotnik is bad.
Oh, I've misunderstood the Sonic franchise.
Just thought that I needed to clear that up for you.
Thank you. You clearly did need to. Oh, Sonic doesn't want to go up there anymore, apparently.
Can't blame him.
Honestly. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm maybe more inclined to give Sonic like more of a pass than other people would, because I find these platforms ain't even nearly matching up. Because I find like people are Sonic is one of those franchises that people have decided they hate, if you get me.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's very popular. It's very fun to be ironic about Sonic. But you know what? I hugely enjoyed the new film, and I'm looking forward to. Okay.
Sonic is a good boy. Sheepy was
hugely enjoyed the
right.
new film, and I'm looking forward to seeing the new one with Idris Elba as Knuckles.
Oh my god, yes. Like, hey, remember how the internet felt when they announced Chris Pratt as Mario? Idris Elba as Knuckles is literally the opposite energy to that.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
Literally
it's
the
completely
opposite.
The opposite.
So good.
Incredible casting decision. Oh,
Yeah.
Gravity is... Yep. No.
Whoa!
It's water.
It's water, yeah.
I think this one's based off of Labyrinth Zone, the layout.
That would make sense
Yeah, the
considering
switches.
how watery it is right now.
Being able to jump in like that in the water makes so much sense, and I'm kind of surprised they haven't done it before.
Have they done it since? Like, it's not a mechanic I can really remember in other Sonic games.
Yeah, I think this is only Colors does this.
But it makes so much sense. No! Get the love bubble away from me. This is the only love bubble I don't want. Hello?
He heard you.
He is awake. He is paying attention.
I like when the lights come on, it looks like he's doing a yikes.
Okay. Face.
Yikes.
Grimacing emoji.
It's the cringe platform.
No, we said this already. Cringe is dead. We're allowed to unironically like things again. It's fine. Sonic doesn't have to worry about his perception. Just be honest with yourself, Sonic. Tell people you like soap shoes and chili dogs.
You know what? I do like soap shoes and chili dogs.
I mean, to be fair, I think Sonic is enthusiastic about both of those constantly. I don't think Sonic is ever, like, sheepish about his own interests, apart from, like, some deep lore stuff in the comics, I'm sure. The kind of stuff where a character learns a lesson.
Oh, morality plays.
Yeah.
Just
Oh
remember,
no,
kids,
Tommy B
Grinch
is being
dead,
bullied.
and we killed it.
Oh, imagine being the person who could say that you killed Cringe. What a title.
I'm hoping to claim that title one day. I will forever be out here telling people to unironically enjoy the things they like, you know?
Donnie, Slayer of Cringe.
Can I get a cool suit of armor, please? But like a pink one, obviously.
Rose Gold.
I don't know. I never quite liked rose gold. It always felt slightly tacky to me, you know?
I see. I can.
Oh,
yeah,
you
I
want-
can see that.
How tacky would you like it then, in that case?
Oh no, I want it gaudy, not tacky.
Oh.
There's a difference! Hey, by the way, the background of the screen's literally incredible. We didn't
Yeah,
say
it's
it
great.
before. Oh dear.
I don't know how much more of this we've got left in us.
No, I was just about to
No,
say, I think it's
I
getting
don't-
quite late.
Yeah.
Welcome to Game Master.
Hang on.
But I mean, you at least got to visit every single level.
Hmm. Lost in the
Got a
sauce.
big sample of Sonic Colors, and if you choose to continue it next week, I'll be here also.
I like this game an awful lot. All of the design is really, really cute. I kind of just
Yeah.
wanted to come back here because this music's really good, and I wanted to see the guy lost in the sauce. Does
I'm
feel
really
like it's like a
enjoying
big
Last
theme
Us.
park, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It fits so well with Sonic too, because Sonic's levels are kind of roller coaster-esque, so it's just a perfect theming for a Sonic game.
You're so right.
That's a really good observation.
I think we should probably stop for now because it is getting a little bit late over here. But thank you so much for joining me today, Robin and Strawb.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us, and thank you for letting me talk all over our lovely guest.
No, that's fine. We talked a lot.
We all got really,
That's true.
really excited about Sonic. And naturally, when you all
Yeah.
get excited about Sonic, you all want to shout about how much you love him. All of us in unison shouting, Sonic is a good boy.
This is a good boy.
Thank you as
Son-
well. Oh, sorry.
Sonic is a good boy. Let's count to three. Let's count to three.
Yeah.
Sonic's
One.
a good boy on 3.
No!
One.
Oh dear. Thank you so much
Well,
for joining us
that's
as well,
it.
everyone at home. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you for having me,
Wow.
Bonnie and Robin.
Literally
Thank you so much for
anytime,
being here.
Strawb.
This is a delight.
Yeah.
This is really fun. Thank you for all the Sonic knowledge.
Thank you for knowing stuff.
Thank you. Thank you for listening to my dumb rants.
Honestly, anytime is an absolute pleasure. We're gonna go for now. Maybe we'll play some more colours next week. I'm really not sure. We'll see what happens. Until then,
1,
Oh.
2, 3.
Sonic is a good
Sonic
boy.
is a
Good boy.
That's how we're signing off every
I'll
Sonic
take it.
stream, isn't it? Bye. Bye. Bye.